Happy Monday! I am so happy that this week has gotten off to a pretty good start. It's actually my husband's birthday, so we're going to have some fun little events. Tonight we're going to take a special date. We are going to be, and this may sound very nerdy, but this was part of how we spent our dating, we're going to be playing Elder Scrolls Online as opposed to Lord of the Rings Online, and we're going to have a special dinner, and I think we're going to go and raid some mines and kill some bugs and release some eggs. So we're going to do some other things, of course, but this is sort of one of our traditions, one of the things we enjoy playing games together, like Elder Scrolls Online, Lord of the Rings Online, Titan Quest when we can, and of course Magic and Dungeons and Dragons. So, I mean, it's fantastic because my sweetheart is actually a fantasy fan as well. He may have become more of a fantasy fan since we have been married. I will not confirm or deny that I've had any influence in that regard. But I decided I wanted to get back into the swing of making videos anyway because I don't want to lose that momentum. And one of the best things that came out of the 3-day novel competition was how, even though I had been making progress, it forced me to do so many vlogs in such a short period that it really crashed through a number of my inhibitions, which was very much needed. I still get nervous. I still have my tactics in place to help to reduce those nerves, but I don't want to lose that progress. So I do want to make a few things clear. First of all, I am an over-explainer, and I will be making vlogs and different types of content, but I will be quite cautious about who I include, so I'm not necessarily going to use people's real names unless I have their specific permission to do that. And then the other thing is that I'm going to be batching. I think I've mentioned this before, and I don't want it to seem deceptive. I think it's a fairly common practice, but one thing that has really concerned me with trying to upload regularly, because I'd like to get to a point where I just want to complete that challenge of seeing if I can upload every day. And what does that do? Because I know that whenever I have taken something and consistently practiced at it and done basically almost a daily cycle, it has created some of the most significant transformations. I've seen it in my art, I've seen it in my stories, I've seen it in habits and such. So I would like to do that with vlogging and YouTube videos. However, my job is quite unpredictable. You know, like I mentioned, I work multiple jobs, you know, and yes, I'm the boss, but the work still has to get done. And the other challenge to that is the health issues, because I never know when something's going to go wrong, and I shouldn't be stressing about that, but I do. And so I just want to make it clear, I will be batching some of these, and sometimes I will change my clothes to make it look like, oh, this was not all shot on the same day, particularly if it's a series. But I still feel like I need to be upfront about that so that it's not too deceptive. And I also intend to be doing the reviews. However, I have just finally concluded, as I have prepared for these, I'm just going to have to do a review standard video that explains these are my general biases, these are the things I love, these are the things that tend to aggravate me, not that the book can't rise above it, and all of that, because I feel like if I just keep listing them out over and over and over again, it's going to get quite annoying. But I feel the need to disclose that, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to have this one video that I do that covers all of those as best as I can remember, and if there's something new, I'll put it in the video, but otherwise I can send people to check that out, and they'll know my basis for analysis. So, I think that covers that. So far as plans for the day, obviously my husband and I are going to be having our fun times, you know, with games and celebration and all of that, and I'm really looking forward to it. And of course I also have a lot of writing to do. Wilderness Untamed is still being difficult, but difficult in a good way, because I think I mentioned before that writing acceptance from the perspective of Hakar, you know, as he is dealing with all of these issues, I had to change certain things to make sure that the pacing and the rhythm and the flow worked in that short story. And now I need to go back through and I need to make sure, does Wilderness Untamed reflect that story? Are they accurate? Because I really don't like inconsistencies. I understand they happen. I'm fallible. I make enough mistakes on my own. I don't need to intentionally leave out any mistakes. No, any corrections. I will leave out as many mistakes as I can. So I need to work on that today. I'd love to get another 3 chapters done, And I also have a couple videos that I'd like to finish up for the 3-day novel competition, because I had some things I want to do better, and I have some things that I think were quite useful. And what better time to start preparing for a competition than when you've just finished it and had enough of a rest that you actually think, yes, I'm absolutely going to do this again. So I think that's about it for me, aside from, general cleaning and maintenance and all of those good things. I'm going to figure out more of what I want to do, but I've got these videos that I want to try, and I'm really excited about that, because I feel that aside from this actually forcing me to deal with certain insecurities, fears, and problems that I ran into, and it does in a very direct way, there is such an incredible storytelling opportunity and ways to connect with people, and I've found that I just so enjoy getting to experience little bits of people's lives that they share in these, and I'd like to contribute to that as well. So how about you? I'm so grateful to everyone who has decided to subscribe. Those of you who are new, thank you so much, and I just hope you're having a really great day, and feel free to tell me what you're up to. So I will talk to you later. Bye.